How many people have gotten kicked out of the library for playing Hearthstone so far? It's probably not been many, but I bet that number is going to be going up when people get into the game a little bit more. If they do, I recommend not getting into it. It's just as bad as World of Warcraft. You enjoy the game so much. The rewards are there, and when you lose, it really affects the emotions. I'm emotionally involved, and I didn't think I could be so oddly emotionally involved in something electronic like this. I mean, I got emotionally attached to the stock market in the early 2000s. That was good though. I was going up in money. The value of my stocks was going up like every month. Man, that is kind of sore. And I pulled out in a pretty good time. But since then, I've sporadically invested, and it was just going down. And man, I just didn't want to pay attention to stocks anymore. Am I swelling underneath my nose? It's just red, and it feels tender. The underside of my nose is tender. I seem to be losing this red mark on the side of my eye, and my allergies, my sneezing has gone down dramatically. It seems like it was tied together. It must have been a seasonal allergy issue I've never experienced before. Oregon is the worst. Wisconsin isn't nearly as bad. I never thought I had an allergy problem until I got over here. I was in Washington last year and never had a sneezing issue that I recall. I never complained about it. If I look back on my old videos in Washington, I never noticed it. I never talked about it. I could just recollect on that. But in Oregon, it's been terrible ever since McMinnville a couple months ago. But it's eased up now. Maybe the drought is. Maybe I should be thanking the drought in some ways, because apparently this drought isn't only affecting California. It doesn't respect the borders. Droughts also cross over borders, and Oregon is in the more eastern parts experiencing terrible droughts. But man, the game, I can't vent. I get close to wanting to just throw a book. I just want to jump up and down and scream. It's really getting to me. I'm glad that they switched over to making it possible to play on the iPad, iPods. Well, I was playing on iPad, iPods, iPhones, probably Android devices. I'm glad I can get on my feet and walk around, but it's not enough. Walking is not enough. When I lose, I get an extreme volume of anger, and when I hold it in, I feel it in my heart. All right, it's killing me. All right, when I die, I feel like I'm dying with it. It's like the new war, but digitally. People are killing each other health-wise by drawing so much emotion from the loss, really making a strong connection to that loss, that it affects our health and kills us. It's a new kind of battle we're fighting. And as people get fatter and more unhealthy, sedentary from the sugar added foods that are not regulated at all, that's just going to compound issues. Man, I have to wonder what it'd be like if I were to play while high or drunk or something, high on like marijuana. I mean, maybe I could handle those losses easier. I have to thank the ladies who play I bet they handle losing with grace. And I think that, they tend to lose in games anyway. Maybe they don't, whatever. I'll just not go there anyway. But it's affecting me, and I'm playing in a quiet place, and this game isn't something that you respond to in a quiet way. You want to yell, scream, you want to just throw temper tantrums, you want to throw things, you want to destroy, you want to break things. I bet some iPhones have been broken because of the game. Because I feel like throwing the iPod when I lose sometimes. It's nerve-wracking.